Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we are just gonna learn how to generate an access token in Zoho People. And if you are looking to integrate Zoho People with other apps or automate any further task, this is the video for you. So let's jump into Zoho People. To get started into this session, we are heading to developer console, that is api console.zoho.com, where we are just creating one type of client ID and client secret from Zoho API console. We are just gonna create a self client. It just give us a client ID and client secret. Now we are talking about how to create access token in Zoho People. So we are just going to Zoho People API. In this one, we have in the left side we have authentication option. If we are going to the authentication option, we have the whole process how to generate the auth token and what are the scopes and what are the validity of the token, all of these. So we have to just follow the steps. These are the steps. So we registered a client. This is based on you. We are just using self client for standalone applications. Now we are moving to second part of this, authorization request. So for authorization request, we have to invoke this URL in our code editor, where we just gonna create the code. Okay, so to generate the code, we need scopes in Zoho People. As per your use, you have to choose the scope. So let's suppose you want to insert a record. Let's suppose you want to fetch some forms. Let's suppose you want to get some single record. So you just need to get the scope from here. Okay, in the API console you will have option to generate code. Click on there, just paste it in. So you have to remember, like, we have a time duration to use that code. So we are just gonna take it 10 minutes, and we are just testing it. So we are just gonna type description and test. Minute we are do this, we are just getting a code here. Now we are going to our code editor in Zoho People. Head toward the setting option, then go to the actions under automation. Here we have option to create custom functions. We're just gonna create a new custom function here. You need to name the function. We are just giving it get employees, and here we have to create a function. Just gonna make it full screen. Yep. So firstly, we have to define a map in which we are just holding the key value pair. So map is nothing, it's just a combination, collection of key and value. So we're gonna put the value first as grant type. All these we are gonna get from here only. I just duplicate this. So we are on third steps to generate a refresh token. So you have to follow this process from here. First parameter is grant type. Here we have grant type. The value of grant type is this. Authorization code. And again we have second parameter from the documentation, that is client ID. Then we have, just gonna show you how to put get client ID and client secret. Remember one thing, when you are just getting the uh, app type is your self client, then you don't need to be add redirect URI. You just need to pass code. Code is nothing. Code is like this that we get from there. You have to copy this code, paste it here in under quotation. We are getting the client secret. So you're gonna get from here. Remember, after 10 minutes, it's just gonna expire. We have client ID, and then finally we are just gonna invoke this. So just gonna make it press variable. So the URL in the documentation, you're just gonna get the URL from here. Accounts URL is here. So for different data center, we have the different URLs. We are in India, and we need from here, and then we have to type is post. Here you also go get the type. Here we have the post type. Then just pass the parameter and remove the header. And do this, you're gonna see an example. So here we have the JSON that we are gonna get from here. If we're gonna validate this in the JSON validator, we got a reference token. So remember one thing: each time when we are just invoking a code, it just create a refresh token, and that refresh token you can just use multiple time to generate access token. So we are just gonna get this refresh token. So variable, and then we are just moving to our last step. So last step is this one, refresh access token. So when we are talking about this one, we have the new parameters here, refresh token. We have client ID, we have client secret, and then we have grant type. So we're gonna make a new map here. From here, we got the client ID, then we have client secret, and at the end we have grant type. And type it, hold the value of the refresh token. Then we have client secret that we're gonna get from here, and then we have at the end client ID. Finally, we are invoking the URL, same that we do for refresh token. Get this URL and post it. Remove the header. When you are invoking this is the final access token that you would just got from the new port. So this is the access token that you have to use each time when you are just integrating the third-party application with any of the uh, Zoho people of your organization. So here is a quick tip you have to just remember. You have to rotate your access token regularly for security and be mindful of the scope of access you grant. Yep, and there you have it, a quick guide on generating access tokens in Zoho People. If you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more quick tutorials, and drop any question in the comment. Thanks for watching, and we will catch you in the next video.